Morning guys, we're back in the Yorkshire Dales today and it feels so good to be back. Today we're on a quest for two special things. The source of the River Ribble and we're looking for a rare sanctuary for red squirrels. I'm so excited to see if we can see them both. It's going to be a good one today, so let's get this mission started. Well, we've got a few friends here. We just did a bit of a detour then up the hillside and gave the cows a wide berth, which in my experience is probably the best thing to do. So yeah, we're back on the track now. We've just been through Ranligill, the wooded area, and we're heading off in the direction of Whernside and Dentdale. There is a shorter 2.5 mile red squirrel trail that you can do, but you know me, I wanted to get some extra mileage in. So we're doing around 10 miles today with some new ground to explore and a bit of pathless moorland, which always keeps things interesting. And honestly, it feels great to be back here in the Yorkshire Dales and to be talking to you on camera again, sharing this special quest. We're currently heading up towards Wold Fell, and after our little detour, I think we need to get a march on. So come on, let's get going. We've just levelled off a bit on our way over to Wold Fell. We're just checking the map, and behind us, back there, is Great Knoutberry Hill. That got me thinking, if we're in the Peak District, I'm sure that hill will be called something like Alarming Allen or Ferocious Frida. But in good old Yorkshire, it's Great Knoutberry Hill. So yeah, this is quite unexplored territory for me. I know the Yorkshire Three Peaks area very well, and I've done many walks in Howes and Wensleydale and up to Snaizeholme. But this area here, I've not walked too much, so it's lovely to be out here. I haven't seen one person yet, so I set off at 8:45 in the morning, and I've not crossed anybody. It's very remote. I'm really looking forward to hopefully finding the source of the Great River Ribble and those elusive red squirrels. Do you think we'll find them? Ooh, bog ahead. We've had a lot of rain recently. Let's go around. So I actually strayed from the Pen-y-Ghent bridle way and the path that we were on to do a shortcut on the map, and then I got stuck in all that bog. So silly me, tried to do a shortcut and ended up in the bog. But we're back on the Pen-y-Ghent bridle way now, We're back on this lovely green path. So the trusty OS map actually shows the path skirting around the top of Wold Fell and not actually going to the summit. What do you think? Should we head to the top? Of course, we're going to have a look. Go on, let's go. So here we are at the summit of Wold Fell. Just a little pile of stones. So it's not the most spectacular summit that you'll see, but we've got great views at the moment. You can see over there to Pen-y-Ghent looking all moody. And through the haze you can see lovely Pendle. There's Knoutberry looking foreboding. And good old Whernside there as well. So it's definitely worth a visit to the top just to get these lovely views. What a lovely variety they are, the belted Galloway. If you're enjoying this walk so far and you want more adventures like this, please consider giving a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and I really do appreciate it. So that down there is Jamsyke. And looking on the OS map, the source of the River Ribble feeds into Jamsyke. So it looks like we're on the right track. Here we go, the source of the Ribble, where it all begins, just up here. We found it, there it is, the source of the River Ribble, where it starts its mighty journey to the sea. And I think this is a perfect spot to stop and have a sandwich. Or would you look at these views? We've got Knoutberry there in all its majesty, Ribblehead Viaduct down in the valley. We swing round to Whernside, and then just up there to the north we can see the Lakeland Fells. What a beautiful spot. So there it was, just a trickle of water seeping out from the grass and the limestone, and from here it'll go down through Settle into the beautiful Ribble Valley and on to Preston and then finally out to the Irish Sea. It's funny how something so small can grow into something that shapes whole towns and people's lives. What a treat it was to see. I've done lots of walks along the River Ribble and it's great to see where it all begins. And we're not done yet. There's more to come when we head down into the valley below to see if we can spot the elusive red squirrel. Do you think we'll spot one? Come with me and let's see. Well, that was not the easiest descent that I've ever done, I'm going to be honest. It was a bit of a bog fest going down there. We followed those two gills that you might have seen in the footage just then, but there was no path. It's very unstable terrain. It was quite tricky picking our way through, and we made it, and then we got right to the end, blemish free, and we were just crossing the river, and a bit of a tumble, of course. So if you want to watch that, which I'm sure you do, I would, I'll put it in at the end. Well, anyway, we're getting closer to Snaizeholme Squirrel Sanctuary, which I shall tell you about in a minute. So we're just getting towards Snaizeholme, which is on the southern end of Widdale, between Ribble and Hawes. And the Red Squirrel Refuge here was set up by the owners of Merkpot alongside the National Park. It was part of a bigger initiative to keep red squirrels alive in the UK. There are only about 140,000 red squirrels left in the UK, and we live mostly in the north or on islands, so having a pocket of them like this here in Yorkshire is really special. They've even built a viewing area so you get a better chance of seeing them. So let's get in there and see if we can find it. Well, it wasn't to be today, unfortunately. No red squirrel sightings for us. There's a guy at the viewing point who said just before I arrived he saw a red squirrel and it sat on the bench there in front of him and he got a lovely picture. But it wasn't to be, and that's okay. It's just nice to know that they're out there somewhere. It gives me another reason to come back and maybe next time bring my daughter and do the shorter version and have another look, and hopefully she'll help me spot them. But you know what, whether you see them or not when you come here, this place gives you hope, because if red squirrels can still make it here, the world's still got a few nice surprises left. So there you go guys, that's the walk done. We're almost back at the car, and it's about 13 miles altogether. It's been a great day. We've been on the high moors, found the birth of a river, and we've explored woods where rare creatures still survive. Days like this remind you how good it is to get out, get that fresh air, and go on an adventure. What could be better? If you want to see where the Ribble goes next, come with me on my Three Peaks walk, it's linked at the end. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you gave it a like and a subscribe. I've got lots more meaningful walks coming up in the Yorkshire Dales, the Peak District, Lancashire and the Lake District. Thanks for joining me today, it's been an absolute pleasure to share it with you, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh. Well, that was a bit slippy.